another opening hand. I mean, I like it. Solid. I mean, 1, 2, 3, turn 4 with the coin to play Vile Library, the Catastrophe. I mean, this just curves out well. I mean, obviously having a 1 mana Imp would be better than a 1 mana Voidwalker, but it's not bad. Mage needed a nerf also. I don't think Mage needed a nerf. I actually thought Mage was in an okay spot. Maybe you could argue it needed a slight nerf. I think Solid Alibi is a card that does not get talked about enough for how strong it is. My goodness gracious, that was absurd. That Solid Alibi literally won him the game. What did he do? He killed a minion, he played Flurry, no. He literally killed 1 minion and then played Solid Alibi. He was actually, no, he wasn't dead on board, my bad, I'm lying. He was not dead on board. No, wait, actually, he had 32 HP, I had 12 damage, plus 1, 2, plus 10, so that's 22, plus 4. So it's 26. He would have gone down to 6 HP. Point is, still would have been an absolute crap load. I think I would rather flood the board here. I think I would rather just do this and flood the board as much as possible, as opposed to save the coin, because he got a Wild Growth. I don't even know. That's so wild. He got that off of Moonlight Guidance too, which means he has another Moonlight Guide, or he has another Wild Growth in his hand, which means he's gonna be able to play Scale of Onyxia next turn, which means we have to play another Imp Gang boss. But if we do, like, it just plays around Scale of Onyxia so well because he has to trade some things in, but I just get to resummon imps, so it's fine. He plays Nourish instead, which is fine. That's not bad. What did he get for... He picked that fast. I'd assume it's another Wild Growth. Oh, okay, Wrath to kill that off. That's fair. That's actually not that bad. That's a good play. I respect it. Demonic Assault is more mana efficient, but I like having the damage over the top at times. So next turn, we want to top deck Vile Library or Shady Bartender. Miracle Growth, I mean, what, it's a 7/7? That's not even that big. I mean, it's pretty big. Impending Catastrophe, I mean, draw 4 cards. We could draw more cards, actually. If we play this and then this, we'd literally draw 7 cards and refill our hand. And get a whole board of minions. We'd have to trade these in, though. That's fine. We draw 7 cards for 5 mana. Seems pretty fair and balanced. Hit that to empty out space. Then hit this to summon a 1/1, then it dies. Then hit this to summon a 1/1, it dies. I mean, all things considered, this is pretty good. Even if you play Scale of Onyxia, like, that's not even that bad. I just play Imp King Reform turn 6 and get 18 stats minimum. Keep it the good work, keep it the streaming. Thank you so much, Dragon Master. Much appreciated. And I do plan on doing that. Keeping it up. Keep on keeping on, or something along those lines. Miracle Growth? Damn, dude. Another Miracle Growth? As a 10/10? Actually, 10/10's low-key problematic. Just like a little bit. An 11/11, we have to trade 4 things in to kill that. Or alternatively, we don't have to trade 4 things in to kill it. We could go this, pump this up to make it a 7/7, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This goes face, and then we play Mischievous, or we play the Bartender, and then follow it up with making more 1/1s, and we get 2 3/3s. Either way, we're getting 2 3/3s and like a couple of 1/1s, whether we play this or this. I think I'd rather play this to get a 4/4 on the board as well. Then these all go here. Then we play Wicked Shipment, which is fine. And then we go face with these. And then next turn, we could even try to go like Vile Library and then another one of these to pump up some more. Or, I mean, we'll see what he ends up doing. He didn't have Guff, which is great for me. I almost accidentally traded the 4/4. That's true. That's actually true. If I had accidentally traded it, I would have been so sad. I would have lost my mind. It would have been the opposite of what happened last time when I thought I traded the Wicked Shipment, but I didn't. In about 4 turns, he's probably going to one-shot you. I mean, you're probably right. If he has Topier and then a ton of nature spells, I think he wins the game regardless. He had Wild Growth into Nourish. Pretty hard to beat that, honestly. Pretty hard to beat that. We're gonna play Imp King or Fom. The usual. I mean, arguably we should have flooded the board one more time, but I think Imp King or Fom is just too good. Cool. Not bad. Those are pretty good stats for 6 mana. Trade, that's fine. I can kill it with Demonic Assault. His Onyxia being gone is pretty good removal. If he doesn't have Topier, we are in such a good spot. Even if we play Scale of Onyxia, like we play around this so well. Okay, fair enough. So what do I want to do? I have 8 mana next turn. I can go Demonic Assault. Oh. But again, the 4/6 plays around that so incredibly well.
A wild miscalculation.
Also, he traded with the 8/2 before playing that like a doofus, so that's unfortunate for him. His thing would be at 8 HP right now. I don't know why he did it that way. Wait, what? Wait, what? Why would he do it that way? You also probably should have one-shot the 4/6. But whatever floats your boat, I guess. Hit, play this. Flood the board. This is fine. We have Vile Library and Shady Bartender, which can pump up quite a bit. Moonlight Guidance, okay, he's looking for Guff, or he's looking for a Scale of Onyxia. I mean, he's drawn through 20% of his deck and drawn 2 Miracle Growths. He got Wild Growth on curve with Nourish. Onyxia was in his hand. Like, he's drawn pretty well. At some point, he's gonna have to start, like, dead drawing, right? He's dead? He's not dead. If you're saying I'm dead, I might be dead. That might be facts, honestly. Gain 9 armor. Oh, he gets another. Oh my god, dude, this guy's crazy. This guy is absolutely insane in the membrane. That's all I gotta say. God damn. Fuck. This guy's crazy, dude. Wow, okay, fair enough. Say less. Wow, you absolute god. Well, we pumped. 3 kills that off. Then this hits here, I guess. We'll play Vile Library and then just pump up the 6/6 because he's the thing that I want to die the least. And then these all go face. I can also life tap to see if I can find more pumps. We got Demonic Assault for direct damage. It's cool. We're looking for another Vile Library, so if this dies, we can keep pumping. 32 damage on board. He's out of Earthen Scales. I mean, he's actually, yeah, he's straight up not dead because of the Earthen Scales. He wouldn't have died even if he didn't have the Earthen Scales. Maybe I shouldn't have traded in with a 3/2. Maybe I could have traded in with a 5/5 to keep him at healthier HP totals, but maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I should have pumped up a 5/5. Nah, I think this Imp being big does play around Scale of Onyxia better. But I only summoned 1 dude off of it. It's fine. I will admit, this Druid did play and survive a lot longer than I thought he was going to, and if I lose this game, you know what? He hit everything. No. Don't have it. Holy shit. Oh, thank fuck! Oh my god! Oh my god, my light flashed before my eyes. I was like, oh, I lost! Just like that! Wow! Oh, that was very close to being very bad. I know he went with Demonic Assault. Right. Well, let's just make sure. Let's try to see if we can find a Vile Library real quick. Just to make sure we have lethal. Trade. We didn't. It's fine. We'll just hit him with the Demonic Assault then. Oh, that was almost insane. See a priest, and every time I see a priest, or at least since this expansion dropped, I'm like, that's a rogue. That's a rogue for sure. I want to play Wicked Shipment as just a 1 mana, get 2 little imps, and then maybe play Vile Library and give something +2/+2. It's not as strong as a play as it would have been in the past. Oh my gosh, it might actually be... Oh my gosh, it might actually be... Quest. Oh my word. Quest Priest is pretty decent against Imp Warlock because they have a lot of removal. As long as they don't have a Clean the Scene, it's fine. Okay, so we have a couple of different things we could do here. You could play Vile Library to get ready, or we could play a 3/2 and then play Vile Library with Wicked Shipment, but then we might not be able to draw as many cards. I'm gonna do this, and then I think what I want to do is I'd rather draw a buttload of cards, so that way I always have stuff on the board. It's either that or we go Vile Library and pump up the 3/2. He could play Condemn. Condemn would suck, but he doesn't play Condemn. What does he play for turn 3? Devouring? Devouring would be interesting. Wicked Shipment, Impending Catastrophe, or Wicked... No, we go Wicked Shipment, and then we go Vile. Like, we want to just plow him in the face. We want to just slam him. We'll pump up a minion that's not big, so we have 2 slightly bigger minions. And turn 3, we've got 12 damage on the board. We have the potential to draw an absolutely obscene amount of cards next turn and just keep applying that pressure. What is he or she supposed to do? I mean, sure, Condemn's cool. Okay. Light It Burns. Okay, he actually managed to wipe my board. That's pretty insane, but I'm still not actually that worried. Shady Bartender, whatever. Dreadlich Tamsin, we'll play that on 6, and then from there we'll regain the board. We'll play Flame Imp, it's fine. We'll probably play another Flame Imp. I mean, he just had to use 2 pretty solid removals. Now gone. And all I have to do is get like 1 extra imp on the board and we draw 4. So I mean, it's not bad for me at all. Give me a cheap imp. Come on. Impending Catastrophe. I'll play 1 Impending Catastrophe for 3 cards. 2 mana, draw 3. It's not bad. We could play another Vile Library. We could play a Blood Imp. We'll play the imp, pump this up, go face. I'd like to do more damage immediately and get a couple more minions on the board. Next turn, it's probably going to be Vile Library, Impending Catastrophe again. Like, Clean the Scene would kill off 2 minions, congrats, but that would delay your quest because you haven't played a 3 or 4 cost yet. Keep in mind, Shaman, Mage, and Quest Priest are 3 of my worst matchups.
Let's see what side of the bed I walk on.
Oh, he had it! Oh, snap! Oh my gosh, he actually had it. That's crazy. Well played. Okay, respect. Respectable. Respect for that. We'll just play Tamsin for now. And then we'll do some crazy stuff, maybe draw some more imps in the near future. Kill that off. It was a pretty awkward turn. I could have played Mischievous Imp and then this, but it's fine. We'll go crazy next turn. We can go like 3 mana, 2 mana, 2 mana. Wow. Balance. Love it. 3 mana, 2 mana. Vile Library, 2 mana here. And this person had Lightmaw Netherdrake active, which is usually pretty hard to do anyway. Clean the Scene, kills off your own minion, and my 6/6 lives. Oh no. My 6/6 is gone. Like, okay. Or my 6/6, everything else is gone, but not my 6/6. I think we're gonna play Mischievous Imp. I mean, we just keep flooding the board, right? What's he supposed to do? Look at this just sheer board flood that I'm able to put out every single turn. And we can draw cards first, actually. It might alter what I end up doing. Oh, we draw a 3/3 imp. You know what? Actually, that turns out to be good. I'm glad that I drew cards first. We lose a Fell Rip. It's fine. Oh no, he plays Whirlpool, probably. Oh darn. I wouldn't mind that much. Light Bomb, fair enough. Fair enough. But you want to know something? You want to know a secret? Doesn't really matter that much. Why, you ask? Excellent question. Because I'm just going to flood the board again. We're going to go boom. We're going to go boom. We're going to go boom. And we're going to pump you up because you spawn more things. And empty a spot on the board so I can play the Shady Bartender. And you want to know something else? Another little secret? Even if he wipes this board, doesn't matter. Because we have at least 2 or 3 more big board generators that we can go through. Yeah, Light Bomb was bad. I think Light Bomb actually seeing play is pretty cool though. Because like, when it came into the core set, it saw basically 0. If he doesn't wipe this board, I win. Wow. If he wipes this board, I mean, that sucks for me, I guess, but what you gonna do? Does he get Light Bomb again? He gets Silence? You know, that's pretty good for him. That's respectable. Oh, that's really good for him. Wow. Wow. Okay, you know what? Mad respect. That was good. That was well played. I respect that. If I go Demonic Assault and then Shady Bartender, I won't have space, so I have to do something else first. So I have to trade in 1. I lose an attack to get 1 extra Shady Bartender, or to get 1 extra Demonic Assault. It's fine. Actually, wait, if I silence, that's plus 15 damage. We can just go silence, pump. Silence again. Pump. These all just go face. We can we can life tap. I just didn't want to draw Fel Rift and empty the space here. Don't draw me too many Fel Rifts. Gosh darn it. Okay, stop there. Okay, that's fine. You got him down to 6. I was trying to see if I could find a second Demonic Assault. Basically, I'm just like, you have to have a response every single turn, man.
Where you followed.
You have to have a response almost every turn. I'm actually curious how many times I fully filled the board.
It is finished.
Like,
You win.
genuinely, how many times did I fill my board there? None of these cards are going to look for another better 1-drop or 2-drop. I mean, the Imp Swarm would have been fine if I drew it off the mulligan, but for now we're just looking for something better. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, it's wild that Warlock and Shaman got off like scot-free in terms of nerf. They literally said, you know what? Warlock is too strong by +1/+1. And then they called it a day. I'm actually going to not coin anything out. I'm gonna pass, and then I'm gonna coin out Fiendish Circle next turn, and then I'm gonna play Impending Catastrophe. I hope he doesn't have a board wipe. Like, okay, you kill that off, that definitely sucks, but that's not really what I was going for. The main thing I was going for was eventually drawing a ton of cards for very, very cheap. But like, yeah, they decided that it was too strong by a singular +1/+1, which is insane. Like, think about that. Think about that, like, oh, wow. They're sitting there in the, like, room where they do balance, right? And they're thinking, like, you know, we've gotten a lot of complaints about Warlock. They're like, yeah. And a lot of people have complained about the Vile Library being a little bit too strong. And they're like, yeah, well, the deck has... We'll draw 4 cards turn 3, why not? The deck does have a pretty high win rate. Maybe we should nerf it. And they're like, yeah, we should probably nerf it. So it's got like a 6% above 50% win rate, right? Which means that the nerf should probably be big. Like, we should give one of their cards -1/-1, right? And they're like, yeah, that works, -1/-1, yeah. You're spitting right now. How is that what went on in the room? Like, hello? The issue was not just that, but it was Rafam completely refilling the board and being absolute minimum an 18/18 for 6 mana. Minimum. The fact that the Mischievous Imp is a 9/9 for 4 mana. The fact that you're able to draw an obscene amount of cards off of Impending Catastrophe. They could have nerfed so many other things, and they chose not to, which is wild. We're gonna keep flooding the board. We don't really care about anything else right now. We don't have the Vile Library, which kind of sucks. We're still able to push a lot of damage. Look at that, wow, balanced. Not to mention Shaman, mostly just the bird. Honestly, if you just removed the bird from the game, just like banned it in standard, I think we'd have a pretty decent, it would be a pretty decent class. Like, you would still have a lot of disruption. You'd still have Bolner to reactivate a thing as well, which would be good, but it's insane. It's insane what they get away with. Oh, also, give your imps +2/+2 when he infuses. Those count for imps that are currently on the board. Like, that's just insane. We'll life tap once. We still have enough to play Demonic Assault if we need to. We'll hit that and kill it and just go face. I'd rather kill that off so he can't get a reset off of his hero power. And then if these things die, oh no, what am I gonna do? Maybe Imp King Rafam. Shaman needs to be cut in half like Warrior was last expansion. I wouldn't say that, okay? As much as I want to see Shaman nerf, I don't think it should be cut in half like Warrior, because when they did that to Warrior, it became unplayable and it is still struggling to find its place in the meta, okay? I'm not calling for insane nerfs. I was saying like 1 to 2 more nerfs per class and maybe 1 less buff per class that got buffed, because nerfs in general are almost always better than, nerfs are almost always better than buffs. And I could explain why, but I feel like I've already explained. Oh boy, I can't wait to play Flustered Librarian Flame Imp turn 1 and then probably follow it up with a couple of other pretty good demons. I can't wait. Impossible clear the board every turn when your opponent draws 7 cards for 2 mana. Yeah, I literally just outpaced him. See, the problem with Rogue, actually, is I think they have the tools to do enough damage early or kill off my minions early enough to where it might not necessarily be the easiest win. Because they have cards that do damage and damage for free. Hey, King T-Bell, how's it going? Thank you so much for the raid of 8 viewers. How's it going? How's it going? How's your stream? I hope you had a good one. We're gonna go boom, see if it's kidnap. I'd rather him kidnap the 1/3. Then, okay, cool, we'll play this. I don't care if he draws 2 cards. I'm just trying to do damage. Okay, it's sticky situation. I just won't play a spell for a while then. Sick. And how's it going? Stream was awesome. My rank got to such a much bigger number. No, not Rafam. Wait, you're not getting rid of Rafam? I feel like that's super weird. Considering, like, what? I feel like that's super weird. Yeah, you get a 3 here, a 3/4. But I feel like I don't care. I'm gonna go face with that. Face, face. We'll kill off the 4/3 to protect this 5/3 a little bit so he can't kill stuff off as easily. It's a pretty decent value trade. We can play you next turn with a couple other things. And then we'll play Imp King Rafam on turn 6. Like, the fact that he's a 6 mana card is insane. But yeah, my rank's gotten to a much bigger number too. Actually, no. I started today at 6,200. I'm at 6,530. Which means... No, wait. I think I started at 6,000, something like that.
The dead never
I started at 5,900. My bad.
The truth is in here.
Whoa. Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. No, wait. That's pretty cool. That was cool. Wait, how did he get that? Reconnaissance? Fair enough. Say less. I was actually sick. Demonic Assault, kind of an insane top deck. We don't want him to draw cards who just keep going face here. Why did he not get rid of Imp King Rafam? I guess technically, from the position that we're at, it would have probably been best for him to do that. Because, like, there's not even a guarantee that he gets to turn 6, right? Are you the one that attacks me? Okay. Ice Barrier, fair enough. Rogue cannot deal with wide boards, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make the widest board imaginable. What are you gonna do, huh? Look at the damage. Look at the moves. 19 damage on board, and if you wipe it, I play Rafam. He's so screwed. Like, this is disgusting. God, I hate Warlock. I feel gross playing this deck. Oh no, not Krakatoa! Oh no! What am I gonna do when he wipes my board? Oh! Literally, he can't win. He lost. The game's over. I still have one whole turn before I have to worry about, I still have one whole turn before I have to worry about scabs. And 2 imps live that get pumped up +2/+2, and we literally win the game. Like, the fact that he pumps existing imps is nuts. God damn. This is not fair! What is this? What is happening? Oh.